bust you.
Okay, so can you say again what you just said?
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
I never heard of such a shahada. La ilaha illallah.
Let's get to the point.
But you don't know how to say shahada. Since when this is La ilaha illallah? Your God, His name, Allah is ha.
La ilaha illallah.
Oh, okay. Now it's fine. Okay, go to the point. You said you want to get me busted. Go ahead.
Yeah. You've been talking a lot of nonsense, saying that the word Allah is it's fake, and Christian Arabs don't use it. But if you look up the Aramaic dictionary, if you type in God, it comes up the word Allah.
No, there's no such a thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
You can Google right now.
No,
Aramaic dictionary.
Al is word mean God. Oha, this is a sound. The God of Islam is a name. That is a word mean God. It's Aramaic. We know, listen, we know that you Muslims, you stole the name of the God from the Aramaic anyway. So you agree with me now that the origin of the name of your God is the Aramaic language, correct? Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
So do you agree with me that the origin of your God name is coming from the Aramaic?
No.
What do you mean no? You just said to me, if you open the dictionary, the Aramaic, a second ago, you said if you open the dictionary, the Aramaic, you will find the word God, Allah in the dictionary. You said that. Not me. You forgot what you said?
Yeah, but you said the Christians.
Okay, but hold on. But what you just said, you said the word God in the Aramaic is Allah, correct?
Yep.
Okay,
that's correct.
So the name of the God of Islam, is it word mean God or it's a name?
It's a word.
So it's not a name.
It's his name. It means God.
No, you just said shahada. You said to me, La ilaha illallah. This is the Aramaic. The Aramaic is ilah. That is the Aramaic word. Illa, except Allah. Allah then is not God, because if you say there's no God but God, that's stupid. But you just say La ilaha illallah. That means there's no God but Allah. Allah is the name. If you look with me in the screen, it says in the name of Allah, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the Quran says who Allah? It is He, Allah.
Give me one moment.
Why you need one moment? For what? He hang up. A second ago he was saying to me, call me coward. The conversation did not go as he wished. That was fast. I'm going to get you busted, you coward. Okay? Let us go. Let us get to the cheese. All right? I will get you busted. What do you do? What do you think who you are, man? You have no idea. Yeah, look like this guy is from Iraq, Ahmad Bayati. Yeah. What happened, Ahmad? Let us call you back, man. Where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go? He is even offline now. He went offline. Bye-bye. Maybe he need to do some search, because he found himself in trouble right away so fast. You know, this guy is like the guy who is holding the gun in the wrong direction. So he hold the trigger, he shoot, and the bullet came in his head. You know. Yeah, I have to give him credit. At least he called. He's better than the rest, you know. And he was excited, by the way. I mean, we have, you know. Yeah, we understand, and this is true, that the Muslims, their God name is coming from the Aramaic language. But this is when the Aramaic people, they used to worship the moon god. There's many religion in that territory, many gods, and one of them is the moon god. People who live in a hot areas, they worship the moon god. People who live in a cold area, they worship the sun god. And the reason for that, very simple. The moon in the cold areas, people, they like to see the sun. They don't want to see the cold. They have enough cold. But people who live in hot area, they don't want the sun, because the sun is the one who killed their sheep, their grass, even kill them. They need water to live, to survive. But all the Muslims agree that Allah is not a word meaning God. Allah is a name. This is why when they say Shahada, they say there's no God, but Allah. That is Allah, your God. You see, this is the word God. Huh? He's back. He's back.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Ahmad, how are you?
Good, thank you. Let's just have a respectful conversation.
I did not say anything to you. You hang up. I don't know. Did I say anything? Nothing.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair point.
Chapter 6, verse 102, it says, you speak Arabic?
Yep, I can speak Arabic.
All right. Says, ذَلِكُمُ اللَّهُ رَبُّكُمْ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُ. Okay, this is translation English. That is Allah, your God, your Lord. There's no God but He. So if the word Allah means God, then we should say, that is God, your Lord, and there is no God but He. And we should repeat the same word Allah again. But as you see, Allah here is coming as a word. And then the word Rabb, Rabbukum, is the word is your Lord. So Allah is the name, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. So Allah is a name, and the name is coming originally from the Aramaic language. But Allah is not really the correct name. If you go to chapter 1, and you can open chapter 1 with me in your Quran, verse number 1 and verse number 2, it says, and you speak Arabic, which will make it very easy. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Is that correct? It says that in Arabic, verse number 1. Okay. But does it say in verse number 2, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen? Li lahi, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Li mean two, correct? Do we agree?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What is the second word? Lah. Correct?
Yeah.
That's your God.
And He's a wonderful God.
But no, but you know what happened now? Your God, His name is not Allah. Your God is Lah. You agreed. You said yes. So Alhamdulillah. Li is two. Lah is your God. Lah is the moon God. Go search it now in 2 seconds in Google. You will find that Lah is the moon God. So my friend Ahmad, your God is the moon God. His name is Lah, is not Allah. Allah is towards Al in Aramaic, and as long as you agree with me, the origin of the name is coming from the Aramaic. Al as a word mean God. Lah is the word God, or the word which is the name of the God. So the word Al is God. Then the name follow, Allah, God, La. Your God is La. So how it happened that your God is the same as the God of the pagan who worship the moon? What do you think, Ahmad?
My God, can you repeat that phrase again? Repeat that sentence again?
Our friend, chapter 1 and verse number 1, verse number 2.
No, you said something about pigs and dogs.
I didn't say pigs. I said pagans.
Oh, pagans. Yeah.
So how it happened that the name of your God is the same name of the pagans who worship the moon?
Well, show me
the moon God.
Show me if that's actual factual.
What I just showed you, this is the true name. If you agree to me, you forgot. Alhamdulillah. I ask it to you. Li la. Li mean two. You agree, Kar? Li mean two. Do we agree?
Yeah.
All right. Li who? Li to Allah. So to La. Alhamdu to La. So if your God is Allah, you don't say Alhamdu to La. You say Alhamdu to Allah. But you did not say Alhamdu to Allah. You say Alhamdu li La. So who is your God? Your God is La. So all your life you pray to the wrong name. You do not know that your God name really is La, not Allah. So if we write it on the screen here, we translate the word, the second verse is going to be the following. Alhamdulillah. Let us type in English. Li, lah. Li is a word mean, or letter mean, to. La is the name of your God. So simply your God name is La, and you are a pagan, worshipping pagan God.
Yeah, if my God is a pagan God, then how come Andrew Tate converted to Islam?
How I can what?
If my God is a pagan God, then how come Andrew Tate converted to Islam? Alhamdulillah. Andrew Tate.
Who is Angel? Who is that person? And who care?
Everybody's converting to Islam because they can see the truth now.
It's the opposite. If you watch my channel, you will see everybody is leaving Islam, including you. Do you think? Don't you think you will leave Islam today after we finish talking?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm confident.
Okay, look at you. I just showed you that your God have a name is La, and how you answer me? This is how confident you are. Right away you hide behind a woman. Her name is what? I don't know, Janet something. And you said to me, how should he come? I mean, if somebody is stupid, isn't it your prophet? He says women, they have half a brain. So now you are hiding, according to your religion, women, they have half a brain. And you are telling me that a half a brain person converted to Islam. And now this is the proof that Islam is a religion.
It's the truth. Why can't you see it?
Okay, what the truth? Here we go, your God. Okay, let me ask you. You see, I'm not going to make it difficult for you, Ahmad. You are a nice person and you are welcome. Can you give me a proof? You said to me, it's the truth. The truth says, the Quran says, Hatu bi burhanikum in kuntum sadiqin. Bring me your proof if you are truthful. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
All right. Give me the proof that Quran is from God. You see, the one who put the rules is your God.
Yeah.
All right. Give me the proof that the Quran is from the true God, not somebody.
Okay, because Quran is from God because it forbids everything that is wrong with this world.
Quran does not forbid anything. As an example, are you forbidden to be a pimp in Islam?
Can I finish? Because Quran forbids drugs, alcohol, fornication.
Not true.
Adultery.
Not true.
It forbids all of these things.
Not true. All of this is false. Do your prophet allow you to do muta?
Yes, that was allowed muta, but that was during the wartime.
Okay, what is muta? Isn't it muta prostitution?
No, it's not prostitution.
So what it is?
You give it's like a contract marriage for a period of time.
How long?
It can be as long as 1 minute or 1 day or 1 year.
So guys, it can be as 1 minute or no, not 1 year. This is short. It have to be not more than a few days. So 1 minute, you just said 1 minute. So you give a woman money in return for her to sleep with you, correct? That's why it's called muta. It's sexual muta.
Yeah.
Okay. So how this is not prostitution? Because this is what prostitution is about. You pay a woman. It's a contract. You pay her in return. She take off her panty. You sleep with her.
Yeah, okay, what's wrong with that? What's wrong?
But you just said to me, Islam Islam forbid fornication, adultery, but Islam allow fornication. Okay, what about?
Okay, can I finish? But this is halal. This is not zina.
Okay, but you just made legalize. You just made legalize the fornication. You are a fornicator, or what you did? You just changed the name of prostitution.
Yeah, but it's from God. It's halal. It's not.
How it's halal? How you say to me that in Islam fornication and adultery is forbidden, and now you are saying to me, Allah allow me to do fornication and rent women to have sex with. So how you forbid it, but you make it legal?
Is having sex with your wife, is that a fornication?
She's not a wife. It says here. You just told me 1 minute. Is it you who said the word 1 minute? Did you say one? It would be 1 minute. It can be a day. It can be a year. You said that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but it says temporarily, and muta. The word muta. What muta mean? Muta means sexual pleasure, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so the purpose of this relationship is sex.
Why not?
Okay, so the purpose of the relationship is sex, not because you're in love or you want to have a family, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that is prostitution. Prostitution, you don't want to, you don't care for this woman. You don't want to have a wife. You don't want to have kids from her. You just want to sleep with her. So what do? You tell her how much you charge me. She agree. You say to her for how long. You say, I will stay with you for like an hour or half hour. And, you pay her and bingo, we are done. So you Muslims, you legalize prostitution and you call it marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Secondly, is it true that you can work as a pimp in Islam?
Like as a pimp, like what do you mean?
As a pimp, as a pimp. You know what pimp means. You speak English better than me.
No, that is not true. Because if that was true, you'll be seeing it everywhere in Muslim countries.
You
but
see
you
it.
don't see any.
You see it
no,
everywhere.
You don't see it.
You see it everywhere. Just go to Turkey, go to Egypt, go to all countries, Muslim countries. You see it everywhere. But look at this. This is in the Quran. Is the Quran better than the countries of Muslims? Here we go. Chapter 24, verse number 33. It says, force not your slave girls, because now you Muslims, you don't have slave girls no more, most of you. So force not your slave girls into prostitution if they desire chastity, which means if they don't desire chastity, if they agree, it's okay. If you force them, still it's okay. And if you force them, Allah is merciful. There's no punishment for you or for them. Chapter 24, verse number 33. You can be working as a pimp in Islam. It's in front of you.
Give me 1 second. What verse is this?
Chapter 24, verse number 33.
Chapter 24,
ولا
verse.
تكرهوا فتياتكم على البغاء إن أردنا تحصنا. Don't force them to do prostitution if they choose chastity. But if they agree not to be chaste, they like to be hookers, fine, it's fine, very fine. And even if you force them, Allah is all merciful.
But these are only slaves.
So you can work as a pimp in Islam, and the one you are now is actually more evil. Now you are abusing girls, you kidnap them from their family, you make them sex slave literally, and you force them to prostitution. And your God now, because the Muslim women, they start complaining, the husband, they don't sleep with them, and everybody have tons of women, and he is making a business. So now Muhammad make it legal to have pimp business. And now you are saying to me, oh, because they are slaves, so we can work as a pimp. So you can be a pimp, and you agreed with me.
I don't agree with you, but I just got to check the tafsir and commentary. And
no problem, you can check the tafsir, it's in front of you. You speak Arabic. Why Muslims, they cannot understand the Quran in Arabic and they need tafsir? If the Quran says we made it in a clear details, that's why we made it in Arabic. Why we make it in Arabic? To make it, in order to make it clear. Look like it's still not clear for Muslims. So Allah, He failed to make His Arabic clear to you. And this is additional proof that the Quran can't be from God, because you just said I need to read the interpretation. Why? Because the Quran in Arabic is not clear for you, and you are an Arab.
No, that's because one Arabic word can have different meanings,
it
multiple
doesn't matter.
meanings.
Still, you make it more horrible. So your God is using wrong language, wrong word, because there is many meaning, and now He's confusing us more. So why in the Quran He says we made it in Arabic language, so it make it clear? So obviously the Arabic language does not make it clear; it make it more confusing. Correct?
Give me one more. I'm still I'm reading the verse, trying to understand it.
No problem. The Quran chapter 12 verse number 2, it says, verily we have sent you down in Arabic Quran in order that you may understand. And obviously you may understand not, even though you are an Arab and you speak Arabic very well, but still you have no idea what the Quran is saying, and you are getting confused. So Allah is a very bad person in Arabic. His Arabic is like a Pakistani guy. He went to Saudi Arabia and he learned to say two words like Sadiq. And Allah now is using the word Sadiq. Yeah, that's what happened. I like it when Muslims laugh, Oh, we can show you tafsir in the screen if you want.
No, I'm trying to read the previous verses.
No problem.
Maybe you're trying to get stuff out of context because you do that all the time.
I never do, because simply this is even your Islamic scholars agree with that.
Another, I think maybe because Allah is allowing pink because they're poor. So they need money to survive.
My friend, you see, don't be offended now. I'm just being like sarcastic. You are the smartest person ever in the world who called me. So I am poor, but I have tons of slaves. That makes sense. Look like only poor people, they own slaves. Rich people don't have slaves. I mean, come on, only poor people. They are poor, but they have tons of slaves, and they are beautiful girls. You see how poor they are? Well, a poor person, he can't even feed himself. So how he owns slaves? How you are poor, yet you own a human being, not cows. It's not a cow. It's not a donkey. You own humans. So how poor you are, yet you own many maids, slaves.
Yeah, but it's not actually pimp. They're not actually prostitute. They get arranged marriage.
What arranged marriage? It says al-bagha. You speak Arabic. Suddenly now you don't know Arabic. Does it say al-bagha? What al-bagha mean? Even your Muslim translation says, force not your maids into prostitution. Ahmad, come on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's true. Okay, thank you very much. So Islam allow you to work as a pimp, but for sure you are a nice person, you're a good man. He will not do that. Correct, Ahmad?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are better than Allah.
Yeah, that's true. But okay, let me tell you one thing.
Okay, hold on. Okay, did you just say that's true? So you agree that Allah is a bad person? You just said you are better than Allah.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you gotta look into the tafsir because this could be.
My friend, we can look at the tafsir, no problem. You know, you speak Arabic. There's no tafsir. I mean, it's easy. Look at the tafsir. Open Ibn Kathir and read it. It's the same. And you agreed. This is about, and the verse so clear. You know, if you force them, Allah is all merciful. There's no penalty in Islam for prostitution. There's no penalty, not a single time. You can use your slaves as you wish. And you are the one who said to me right away, oh yeah, because they are slaves. So we can use them and abuse them. And here, because the Muslim women,
yeah, but only for sex.
Yes, or for sex. But this is what prostitution is about. Those women, they are not going to teach in school. They are just opening their legs. What do you mean only for sex? So, supposedly this is better now? This is their job. Their job is only for sex. Thank you very much. So your God himself is a pimp, because the one who allow you to be a pimp, he must be a pimp.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with God is a pimp? You agree that your God is a pimp, and you are saying what's wrong with that?
I'm saying like God is trying to satisfy our desire. What's wrong with that?
Well, thank you very much. So you see, why you said to me, I said to you, what is the proof that Islam is from God? You said to me, Islam forbid every bad things. I said, like what? You said, like adultery, fornication, etc. But now you agreed that your God, Allah, he cares for satisfying our sexual needs by promoting prostitution and opening a pimp house and making temporarily sex contracts. So you know your prophet and your God, they are from the red flags family. You know, they have red flag. The Arab in the old days, in the time of Muhammad, they used to have red flag. If the woman, she is prostitute, she have a red flag in the top of her house, so the customers will know. So your God, Allah himself, his house have a red flag.
Incorrect, man. That's incorrect.
Okay, that's correct. So why you don't leave Islam, Ahmad? You accept yourself. I mean, I'm sure you are a person of honor. You don't accept such a thing. Do you accept yourself that, with my respect to your family, you know, that your family, any member of your family, I'm not trying to insult, please careful. I'm not trying to insult. Do you accept any of member of your family, your father, your brother, your sister, your mother, your sister? They do any of this practice?
No, of course not.
So why you don't leave Islam, my friend?
Yeah, but these are not happening to Muslim women. These are happening to slaves, Christians, and Jews.
But doesn't change anything. That's mean you are a rapist. That's mean you are a pimp at the end of the day. And not only that, who said that the slaves are not necessarily Muslims? Because many of them, they convert to Islam. Isn't it Bilal was a slave too?
Bilal, yeah, he was a slave.
Okay, so Muslims own Muslim slaves. So there's a slaves who they are Muslims. So are you saying now to me that if I kidnap a Muslim woman and I force him into slavery to be sex slave, is okay just because she is not Christian? Is that your ethic?
No.
But this is what you said to me. You said to me just because they are not Muslims, so we can rape them, we can make them sex slaves, we can force them to prostitution. You just agreed on that.
I'm saying maybe this verse was revealed at that time.
For sure, it's revealed at that time. Ahmad, come on, my friend.
Only at that time.
My
it's
friend,
not
my friend.
meant for today.
Everything revealed at that time, and you Muslims, you claim that the Quran fit for all times.
No, it doesn't. Because Mutta doesn't. Mutta was only practiced during the Prophet's lifetime. It's not practiced
I can
anymore.
show you hadith where Muhammad practiced it during his life, and then Umar practiced it after his death, and all the caliphate they practice it.
If that was the case, then how come the scholars and sheikh have forbidden Mutta?
Because they say that the Prophet he allowed, he forbid it, he allowed it, he forbid it, he allowed it, he forbid it. But this is in the hadith, and the hadith is how you Muslims you take a hadith against the Quran? Which one is your God? Is it hadith book or the book of God, which is supposed to be the Quran? Which one you follow? There's no verse in the Quran says don't do muta, correct? The chapter of the muta in the Quran is chapter 4, verse number 24.
Yeah, I know. But when that verse was revealed, it was during a certain specific time.
No problem. Did Allah reveal a verse against it? Did Allah reveal a verse says don't do muta no more?
No.
Okay. Did Allah forget or forgot?
No.
So it's not God. You see, this God is not God, my friend. This God is not God, because if the one who will fix Allah mistakes is Muhammad, that means your God is Muhammad, not Allah. And the Quran says that the one who take beside Allah lords, he is a mushrik.
No, that's not correct. That's not true.
Who is your Lord, Allah or Muhammad?
Look, whatever the Prophet says comes from God.
Show me.
Whatever he says, whatever comes from his mouth is the word of God.
Show me where it says that whatever comes from the mouth of Muhammad is the word of Allah. Because if it's a word of Allah, it has to be Quran. What comes from the mouth of Muhammad is the Quran as the word of Allah. Even Muhammad himself, and you are a Muslim Sunni, he said, anything else beside the Quran, erase it. Is that correct?
Anything besides the Quran, erase it.
Erase it, yeah, which means the hadith. Muhammad, he don't want you to write the hadith. Read carefully. This is the hadith in front of us on the screen. It says, don't take down anything from me, and he who took down anything from me except the Quran, he should efface. Do you see it? Efface that. So you Muslims should not follow the Quran, the hadith. You should follow. You should not. You focus on the Quran. Muhammad, you don't want anything to be written except the Quran, based on this hadith. Based on this hadith, but Islam cannot be exist without the hadith. So Muslim, they have to follow, because there's contradiction. And the Quran says you have to obey Allah and the Messenger. Different hadith, different verse says the one who obeyed the Messenger,
I got you busted. I got you busted.
How?
There is no harm in it.
No harm in what?
In writing down on what he's saying, narrating what the Prophet is saying.
Where it says no harm, what does that mean? Harm, no harm in it. Where is this says?
Look at that. Look, do not take down anything from me, and he who took down anything from me except the Quran.
Yeah.
He should efface that and narrate from me, for there is no harm in it.
Yeah. No, it says, this is, you see, you're just you're reading the English. No harm in it. It says, wala haraja. Don't be, wala haraj. You see the word haraj, you speak Arabic. Wala haraj, which means there's no problem. Don't worry about erasing. There's no harm. Nobody will harm you. I'm giving the order. So wala haraj. Waman kadhiba alay, you know, the one who would lie about what I say, let him sit in a chair of fire, which means in hell time. So there's no harm in you, which means God will not punish you. That's all. How you got me busted, my friend? You got yourself busted.
Can you just go down and see if the hadith is
well, this is Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih Muslim.
But how can I be sure it's Sahih Muslim?
It says there in front of you. It says Sahih Muslim. Hadith number 3004.
Hadith number
3004. If you want to read it from right to left, it's 4003.
Sorry, can you say the hadith number
3004?
All right.
Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim.
Give me one moment.
And my friend, I'm showing you. This is sunnah.com. This is your Muslim Sunni website. Sunnah.com. Do you see it? Sunnah.com. So don't worry about it. I mean, you see, it's recorded. People will laugh at me if I'm lying. You yourself, you will laugh. You will spit at me if I'm lying. You know, I mean, come on. This is your Muslim website. This is your translation.
That's all right. I'll get you busted.
Oh, still you insist? Until now we are 10-0. I got you busted about muta, fornication, adultery, and prostitution. And now we will go here. You know, you are saying that you follow your prophet, you don't follow Allah, because the prophet is, whatever he speak for Allah.
Listen, if Islam is not the truth, then why is there a mass conversion? Like, for example, look at the example of Andrew Tate. He was a billionaire with a lot of girls.
He's a pimp. He heard me saying what we heard, what we said today, that you can be a Muslim pimp. In Christianity, he will go to hell. In Islam, he is a good guy. So he like it because he's a pimp. That's why it's attractive. You know, this guy is a pimp. What do you expect? This guy, the clothes he is wearing, the jacket he's wearing, the pant he's wearing, the shoes he's wearing, the socks he's wearing, the watch he's wearing, and the phone he's holding is from the sweat of the vagina. I mean, how aren't you ashamed, Ahmad, to be proud about such a person? Honestly, he's a pimp. Do you know that? Do you know that this guy, he said the F word to the Quran? He said the F Quran, the F book. We don't follow the F in book. Go watch the video.
Who said that? Andrew Tate?
Him, yeah.
Yeah, but that was before he converted.
No, this is when he's speaking about how amazing the Islam. He's a Muslim. The F in word. Okay, so this is what he is. He liked the Quran because he's saying to the Muslims, because you are not following the F in book. You are not following the F Allah. You are not following the F in Prophet. He is rebuking the Muslims. So this is your teacher. This is your master now. But anyway, he is like Muhammad. Muhammad was a pimp too.
How was he a pimp?
Well, no. Okay, hold on. You agree? Okay, who is the one who allow you to have sex slave to work as a pimp? You're a prophet, so he must be a pimp too. Where you got your license from? You see, every business, like as an example, there is an organization, or let us say a place, an office where you got your license to work as a teacher, correct? There's a place where you got your license to work as an engineer. So who is the one who gave you the license to be a pimp? Muhammad. In order to be in a specialty of pimping business, he have to be a pimp too. And as long as he agree with it, that's mean he is against our God, but he is agreeing with your God, because you have a God who is a pimp. Isn't it your God? He gave you a promise of a lot of women to have sex with them in heaven.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's a pimp too. That's a pimp. What is pimp? Pimp is someone, he promised a one man, come to my house. I have a pimp house. You and many women.
Can I say something?
Say something. Go ahead.
At least our heaven is not boring. Your heaven, all you do for eternity is just sing songs.
All right. Okay. Well, let us go. Okay. Let us see how boring it is. Your prophet, he promised you that your penis will be endless.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Okay, let's see how boring it is now and how fun. So your wife is next to you and your penis is going to the 7 galaxies. Who is the one now is suffering?
Galaxies.
You are the one who said that. So how stupid is this statement, Ahmad? I'm not trying to insult you, but you see, my heaven is boring. We are singing. So we are singing, laughing at you. You have a penis. You are chasing your penis. Now you want to have sex, but you cannot catch it because it's keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. So Ahmad in Iraq and his penis now in Brazil, going to Argentina, and then go in the sea and go on the Amazon River. And those little fish, they start chewing in it and biting it, and the ants and the mosquitoes. So what kind of religion this religion is? I mean, what kind of a prophet? He promised you endless penis, and you are saying to me, what's wrong with that? Don't you see that this is something stupid there?
The prophet didn't promise us endless penis. He promised us in Jannah we can have anything we want, anything with desire.
My friend, what if I show you the reference that your prophet, he promised you endless penis?
But it's a weak hadith, because how can that even work, endless penis?
Okay, how it can work? How it's weak hadith? I mean, okay, what is weak hadith?
Weak hadith. It's just like, it's not an authentic one. It's not. It's like.
So you are saying to me, that we Muslims, we lie about what the Prophet said.
Of course, because there's a lot of enemies of Islam.
But you are saying, but who is the one who wrote it? The Muslims.
Not all Muslims are Muslims. Some of them are disguised as Jews.
Not all Muslims are Muslims. All right, but those are the scholars.
Are disguised as
Jews. But those are the scholars.
You know, I'm happy.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Who is the one who wrote those hadith? The scholars.
Okay, let's read the hadith. Pull it up.
All right, give me a second.
But I'm happy, at least in our heaven we can have anything with desire, but in your heaven all you do is sing songs for eternity. Don't you get bored singing songs?
Well, no, we will not be. Who said we will be singing songs? Where do you get this from? We are going to be living with the glory of the Lord, and his glory cannot be compared. Who is the one who gave us all the joy in our life? Who is the one? You said songs, right? Who is the one who gave you the joy of music? God. Who is the one who gave you the joy of food? God. All the joy you have is from God. So you are saying that God, who gave us all joys, he cannot give us better joy than prostitution and sex.
But it's not sex. It's sex with houris.
It's sex. It's sex. What sex with houri? It's sex. It's sex.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, so what do you mean what's wrong? You keep saying to me what's wrong with that?
You're in heaven, you can do whatever you like. There is no sin in heaven.
Did you call me before?
What's that?
Did you call me before?
No.
Because this is the same statement I heard from a Muslim before, saying exactly the same thing, that there is no sin in heaven.
Yeah, because you can't sin in heaven. Everyone's sinless.
Exactly. No, you said there is no sin in heaven. What so in heaven you can have sex with your mother, you can have sex with your sister.
No, you can't, because
why?
Because, like, for example,
okay, what is your sect?
You can't do evil work. You can't do evil things.
Ahmad,
like for example,
what is your sect? What is your sect?
Hanbali. I'm Sunni.
Hanbali. Okay. What if I show you that if a Muslim person, he had sex with his mother or even his daughter, especially the daughter from adultery, it's okay. Not in heaven, here in earth.
Can you block the chat, because they're being really disrespectful about the prophet?
Don't look we don't Ahmad, here we don't respect your prophet. Nobody respected.
What? Yeah, nobody respects.
Don't look at the chat.
Don't look
at the chat. You don't respect us too. You make fun of us. You are calling me names. You call me names. You just made fun of me. You said your heaven is boring, etc. Blah 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 blah. So I did not complain. So you're calling Christian Prince. I don't respect your prophet. Your prophet is a pervert. This what the whole conversation is about your prophet being a pimp, and now you get upset, and you agreed. If I say to you now, your prophet have sex with a child, can you refuse to say that your prophet is a pedophile?
No, he's not a pedophile.
So what pedophile mean? Explain to me pedophile.
At that time, you gotta look at things at context.
Okay, so you are saying to me, 90s, at that time your prophet was pedophile. At that time.
I'm saying at that time it was normal. If it wasn't normal, or if it was a disgusting thing, the Arabs would have done something, or they would have wrote it down.
Wait. Why a man at that time, at the age of 54, he go after a girl she is 6 years old at that time?
That's because he wanted to bond the Muslims together.
What Abu Bakr is already a Muslim. He believe in him. He's following him. You do not need to sleep with his daughter. And he have other daughter, older daughter. Why he did not go for the old one? Why he took the child?
She's not a child. She's 9 years old.
She's 6 years old. She's 6 years old. She is 6 years old.
Yeah, she's 6, but he consummated the marriage when she was 9.
But he married her. Okay, from 6 to 9, he was molesting her from 6 to 9. Because she could not, you know. This is mean it was his private decision, not his God telling him at 9. He could not do it when she is 6. She will die. He will kill her. So he was molesting her until she is a little bit bigger, and then he raped her. It says he married her. He married her. Listen, he married her, not engaged. He married her at the age of 6. So
okay, listen.
At the age of 6, she was his wife.
Don't you think if the Prophet did anything wrong to Aisha, she would have wrote it in Hadith and would have said something?
Okay, well, Aisha, she said many things about Muhammad. You see, as an example,
but Aisha has never said anything bad about him.
You want to bet?
Yeah, let's bet.
Okay. Read with me this hadith. I will put it for you on screen. When he made the verses about any woman she can offer herself to the Prophet. You know that, right? Your Prophet, he made verses.
About what?
About women they can offer themselves so he can sleep with them, he can F them.
Oh.
Yeah, in the Quran. We will go for that then. But your prophet wife, she said to Muhammad, I see that your Lord, he hastened for your sexual desire. Read with me carefully. Aisha, she said, being jealous of women who offer themselves to God messenger, I ask, does a woman offer herself, which means a woman have an honor? Only hookers they do that.
Okay. Then do you have that on the screen? I can't see it.
You will see it. It's going to come to you. Then when God the Most High sent down, you may defer any of them you wish and take yourself any you wish. And if you desire, you have set aside, no sin is chargeable to you. Quran chapter 33 verse 51 said, she said to Muhammad, it seemed to me that your Lord hastened to satisfy your desire. Do you see it?
Yeah, Allah will do anything for Muhammad.
Exactly.
For Muhammad.
What exactly he will do? He make him officially a big pimp, and he make a verses for him that Muslim women, they can offer themselves so they can sleep with the Prophet. And Aisha, she said, it looked like your God, he is just rushing to satisfy your penis desire.
Astaghfirullah.
Astaghfirullah. It's in front of you, and you agreed, and you just said to me, yes, the Prophet, Allah, he will not hesitate to do anything for him. To do what? To do what? The guy already have 13 wives. Why he need more women? What does have to do with God? When I asked you why he took Aisha, he said to make bond between Muslims, but those are just women. Oh, they are Muslims already. Any believing woman, she offer herself to the Prophet. To do what? To sleep with her. What does have to do with God? What does have to do with serving the religion? How that will serve anything? Women now, they are lining up in the front of Muhammad's house. They want to sleep with him. Why? Because if they sleep with him, they will have a free food forever. They will have a free housing, because now they are the women of the Prophet. They are his mistress. So you're a prophet making verses about his sexual desire is additional proof that he is a false prophet. All cult leaders, they share two things. They want your money and your women.
Okay, if he was a cult leader, how come he lived a poor life? How come he lived a humble life?
What poor life?
He lived
the wives, my friend. What are you talking about? You're a prophet. He is have the fifth of every booty. What fifth? How many slaves Muhammad you have? How you are poor and how you can feed all those slaves? Imagine I have now 10 slave or servant. I don't want to call him slave. Servant in my house. That's mean I have to have 10 rooms and I have to have a lot of food for them. I cannot afford it. Even if the people now come to me says, I want to be your servant, I cannot support this person. You have to be rich. You are fooling yourself. He take the fifth of the booty.
That's not true.
Now listen, listen.
Prophet, he was a poor man.
Okay.
He was only eating dates and breads.
He was what?
He was only eating dates and breads.
This is the only thing they have, date and bread and meat. What they have in Saudi Arabia, banana? Like, do you think he go outside in the yard and he get a coconut? What's wrong with you? You know, they have only limited kind of food. You know, is either a date or milk or the goat meat. You know, that's it. And your prophet, he died. By the way, I was eating a goat, not a chicken, because there's no chicken. This is the proof that your prophet was a good guy. You are asking yourself a very simple question. Oh, you know what? I am going to believe in Muhammad. Why? I will give this is the question. I have the answer. He was poor. Where do you get that he was poor? All of this is fabricated. The Muslims, they say that Muhammad, before he died, he borrowed he borrowed money from a Jewish guy next to him. When Muhammad died, there's no Jews. He killed them all. It's a fabricated story. So, my friend, why God wanna make a verse saying any woman she wanna give herself to Muhammad to if her? And you said to me, yes, Allah will not hesitate to do that to Muhammad. Why Allah wanna do that?
Okay, can I explain?
All right.
What I think this is like, for example, like if a girl, like if a woman, she's a widow or she's poor or she can't look after herself, she will offer herself to the prophet.
So now the prophet, he will all of them, they are widows, right? But he did not say a widow. He said any believing women, she like to offer herself to the prophet. Believing, not a widow. Secondly, can you, as a Muslim, have the same privilege, or this is only privileged for Muhammad?
This is only the privilege for the prophet.
Why? I thought you want to help the widows now. How many widows Muhammad? How many widows? Look at your agenda. How funny it is, Ahmad. How many widows Muhammad he can have? And there is nobody speaking about. But when they say it was widows, what about all the Muslims that do that to the widows? But Muhammad have unlimited. Muhammad have unlimited numbers of women. There's no limit.
Yeah.
Okay. Why you don't have unlimited too? Isn't he a Muslim like you? Is he above Islam?
He's the last prophet. He's the last messenger.
What? A last prophet, but you don't follow his religion. Muhammad don't follow his religion. His religion says you can marry only 4. What kind of a prophet? He is the last one to follow what he say.
He's above.
He's above Allah. Exactly. He is your God.
Above Allah.
Muhammad, so you see what happened now. You prove to us that Muhammad is above Islam, above Allah, and he is the one who live as he wish. He fabricate his own law, and you Muslims, you have different law. So Muhammad have a law, you don't have the same law. So you have 2 religions. You have Islam for Muhammad and Islam for Muslims. Islam for Muhammad, unlimited sex, unlimited women, unlimited money, unlimited everything. He have no, even he can break the oath, he can lie, he can even have sex with his own wife's son. What do you think about a person? He go to his wife, the son of his wife, the wife of his son, and he flirt with her when the husband was not there.
So he flirted with his wife's son. The prophet didn't have any son.
He has Zayd.
He's an adopted son.
Exactly. Doesn't matter. Actually, that's what we make it even more horrible. Because if
horrible.
Because if I adopted you and I consider you my son, and then I betray you, I go to your house because I adopted you.
That just shows his good character. That just shows what a good character he has
to
adopt.
That shows that he adopted this person, so he can marry him to that girl, so he can sleep with her, and the wives will not complain why he is going there, or even the neighbors.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
No, it's not what I think. That's what happened. Did he flirt with the wife when the husband was not there?
Not flirted, but he loved her, and that was after they got divorced.
What if I show you the proof? You said he did not. You said he did not flirt. What if I show you the proof?
The proof of what? That
he flirt, and this is your story, and I believe he slept with her already. Not only he flirt.
He didn't sleep. He didn't sleep with her.
Okay. But do you accept that he flirt for now?
No, he didn't flirt. No, he didn't.
He didn't. So what if I show you the reference? What you would do? If I show you the reference in the front, if I show you the reference in the front of everybody, in front of your eyes, what you would do? You promise me to leave Islam if this is true?
Listen, the prophet, you don't know what's in his mind. Some words
you're a prophet. There's nothing in his mind, because his mind is between his legs. He go to the wife when the husband is not there, and he flirt with the wife even though she is married. And she is married to who? She is married to his adopted son. And why he's alone in the house with the women? Because simply this is adopted son. So he's like a father going inside the house when the husband is not there. So he allow himself to enter the house, flirt with the wife, and speaking to her so she can hear it, not in his heart. He made her hear it. What say you? If your father, he came to your house, with my respect to your father, and he flirt with your wife when you are not there.
Yeah, but that's not his son. That's his adopted son.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let us say you have a cousin. Let us say you have a friend, and he comes to your a friend. He come to your house and he flirt with your wife.
He flirted with my wife.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Give me. Let's see how much honor you have.
What did he say to my wife? How did he flirt?
Praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart flip for you.
How was that flirt?
He just said to her, you are the one who said just to me, he loved her. You said that, right?
He loved her.
Okay, he just said to her, Subhanallah mu'alliful qulub, which means the one who made my heart flip for you. He's flirting with her.
Yeah, he loved her. Doesn't mean he was flirting with her.
He is loving a married woman. She is married. She have a husband. He's in her house.
So what?
So you are saying to me, if I go to your house and you are married and I flirt with your wife and your wife, she like it, and your wife, she told you that CP, he was here and he told me that he liked me, you have no problem with it. So what?
No, I do have a problem. I would just say you two stop seeing, you're not allowed to come over anymore. You're not allowed to visit.
How come how come it's okay for Muhammad to do it, but it's not allowed for me?
Because you're CP and he's the prophet.
So if I change my name to Muhammad, I can come to your house and flirt with your wife?
He was not flirting. He was just saying that he was amazed by her beauty. She was really
so he
white.
is not a flirting. He's looking at her ass. He like her ass. Wow, you have a nice ass, the wife of my son. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Your ass is so beautiful. It's round like my table. So you are saying to us, look guys, did you see? He was amazed with her beauty. A woman, she is married, and this is the decent prophet. he go to a married wife in the house of the husband. It doesn't matter who is this husband. And he flirt with the wife, and he made her hear him. And not only that, is it true that Zayd, at that night when he come home, he tried to sleep with Zainab, and then his penis is swell?
I don't know about that.
What if we prove it? That this is a miracle of Allah. He made the penis of Zayd swell because the Prophet, he wished to have sex with Zainab, so Allah will not allow husband to sleep with her no more. So the guy, he take off his pant, his wife, she is laying down, she, ready for the position. The guy, he tried to touch it. Whoa, they start screaming because his penis is swell from pain. This is a miracle of the Prophet of Allah and his God. The husband penis is swell. What if I show you the proof?
I don't think it's. I think I heard. I read this before. It's a weak hadith. I'm sorry.
It's not a weak hadith. First of all, no, it's not. And this is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. Anything is embarrassing, the Muslim, they say weak hadith. My friend, you are weak. Your Prophet is weak. Your God is weak. And his penis is weak. And by the way, he was not able to sleep with her. But look at this.
Okay. If my God is weak, why
all right,
did he
hold on. Read with me. He conquered nothing. He died like a rat. And then the Muslim after that, they start, and not only the Muslim, the Arab, the Muslims who they are not Muslims, those the Genghis Khan and the Tatar, and those who came and they conquer Islam anyway, and they use Islam again to conquer more. But it's not the Prophet.
Look
the Prophet conquered nobody, my friend. The Prophet, he just controlled the Arabian Peninsula, and when he went to attack the Roman, he lost and he came back. Let us focus here. Read with me. It says here, في بعض الروايات أن زيدا تورم ذلك منه حين أراد أن يقربها. What do you think? It says here, قالت زينب أمسى زيد فأوى إلى فراشه. قالت زينب ولم يستطعني زيد وما امتنع منه غير ما منعه الله مني فلا يقدر علي. So the guy, the husband, he came to have sex with the wife, Zainab, but he could not. Zainab, she said, he could not do it because Allah forbid him from doing it. He forced him not to do it. How? She explained, she said, أن زيدا تورم ذلك منه حين أراد أن يقربها. So the second he started to get close to her, when he got close to her, his penis, swell. He would stay away, his penis go back normal. What do you think about this miracle?
It's a miracle.
Okay. Have you ever think about the miracle of why you don't Muslims make why you don't promise me, Ahmad, to make a video about how Allah made the penis swell? Miracle, call it miracle, the penis swell miracle.
Astaghfirullah.
What astaghfirullah? You just said it's a miracle. Isn't it you? And why Allah don't want a man who is married to a woman to sleep with his wife? Why? Just because the Prophet, he flirted with her? And this is Tafsir al-Qurtubi in front of you, and this is the official government website of Saudi Arabia. Page number 423.
Listen.
Listen. Do you think there's a relationship between the penis swell of Zayd and sexual disease? I'm thinking of a different case. I think Zainab, she have a sexual disease. Otherwise, why in the world this guy, his penis swell? Do you think really Allah will make the penis of the husband swell just because Muhammad he liked the woman?
Allah can do all things.
Allah, he can do nothing. Here we go. The man, he want to have sex with her. He made his penis swell, but still he can use his mouth. He can use his fingers. He can use his legs. He can use his hands. There's many things he can do. What penis swell? So what? Still all the parts is working. She's in his bed. She take off her panty. So what kind of God is God? While Jesus was making the blind see, your God making the penis swell? That is a miracle of God? Why you are laughing this? What it's you just agreed.
while Jesus was doing those miracles, he was doing it through the power of God. He wasn't doing it on his own.
So the power of, let us say, the power of God, let's compare. So Jesus, according to you, he was doing it from the power of God. Muhammad, the power of the God of Muhammad is to go to the house of the husband when he is not there, and he flirt with the wife, and then make the penis of the husband swell. This is the prophet miracle, correct?
The true miracle is the Quran.
The Quran is true miracle?
Yep.
Okay, you speak Arabic.
That's the biggest miracle.
Okay, you speak Arabic, right?
That's the biggest miracle.
All right, this is the biggest miracle. Let us see how big it is. Where hail is coming from, Ahmed?
It is better than any other miracles.
Where hail coming from?
Hell?
Where hail coming from? Hail.
I have no idea.
You don't know where hail coming from?
It's not in. It's in a different dimension.
You don't know where hail coming from. You never heard where hail coming from.
No.
What is your education, Ahmed?
I'm not a scholar.
I know, but did you go to school? Like, do you have high school? Do you have a degree? Anything?
Yes, I finished it. I got my bachelor degrees.
You have a bachelor degree, but you do not know how the hail is made.
Like, you mean hell or
hail, like the ice from the sky. Hail.
Oh, hell. Sorry. I thought you meant heaven and hell.
No,
sorry,
no, not hell.
Hell.
Yeah, hail.
Hell. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So where hail is coming from?
It's from the sky, from the clouds.
Okay. Is it true there is mountains in the sky and Allah he break hail from it?
Is it true what?
There's mountains flying in the sky, mountain of ice, and Allah break from them hail.
No.
What if I show you that this is what it says? You speak Arabic, you have no excuse. This is chapter 24, verse number 43. And remember, you are the one who says to me,
hold on.
The Quran is a miracle.
Hold on, chapter 24, verse
43.
43. All right, what's wrong with that chapter? What's wrong with that particular verse?
It says, وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. He sent down from the sky, from mountains in it, from hail to hit with it. Where the hail coming from? From the mountains, which is in the sky.
It's a metaphor for heaven. It's a metaphor.
Hold on. Where is the word metaphor? Metaphor for what? It says Jibal. Jibal is a metaphor now. Jibal mean mountains.
Yeah, I know, but the mountain is a metaphor for heaven.
Okay. How you know it's a metaphor? How you can confirm it's a metaphor? I have no problem. How you can confirm it's a metaphor?
I'm reading it and I'll explain it to you, because I think you have.
Do you like to read the tafsir?
All right. Okay. Yeah. Pull up the tafsir.
Okay. Here we go. What tafsir you like? Don't tell me Ibn Kathir, please.
Ibn Kathir is good for me.
It's good for you. Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh well, I wanted to show you other one, but sadly you chose Ibn Kathir, which I don't like really. But I will go to Ibn Kathir. But remember, you are the one who chose it now. Chapter 24, verse number 43.
Just like how the Bible has metaphors and
stuff
like that.
My friend.
So you're telling me the Bible doesn't have metaphors?
My friend, just wait. You said you accept Ibn Kathir. You said you accept Ibn Kathir, correct?
Yes.
All right. Everybody heard you. This is your wish. You got what you deserve. You got what you asked for.
Can you block the chat? They're telling me I need actual
Don't look at the chat. Don't look at chat. Focus with me. You have a problem here now. You just told me open Ibn Kathir and you like Ibn Kathir, and this is Ibn Kathir. Read with me. It says here, from men, this is men in Arabic, and of men, ice means there are mountains of hail in the sky which Allah sent down ice. And you said to me, you accept Ibn Kathir. And I told you, please don't ask me for Ibn Kathir. Please don't. You said, no, Ibn Kathir is good for me. I said, please don't. You said, no, no, Ibn Kathir is good for me. I said, I don't like Ibn Kathir. You said, no, Ibn Kathir is good for me. So this is Ibn Kathir is saying that mean there are mountains of hail in heaven. You see it? Mean there are mountains of hail in the sky, which Allah, He sent down ice from it. So why you said to me it's a metaphor when the fact look, it's not? This is Ibn Kathir. This is your friend Ibn Kathir.
Yeah, I know, but look, if you continue reading Ibn Kathir, he agrees with me. As for those who say that mountains here is used as metaphor for clouds.
It says here, as for those who say that mountain here is used for metaphor, they think that the second min is also used to describe, but he's saying they are wrong. He's saying there's some they say that, but they are wrong. He is giving you the meaning. The meaning is no, he sent ice from mountains in heaven. But those who say it's a metaphor, well, they are wrong, they are dummy, they are stupid. And Allah knows best. And the Arabic is so clear, and you speak Arabic. How it can be? So Muslims, they try to fix it, they make it more blind. We can open Al-Qurtubi, we can open Al-Jalalain.
Okay, open Jalalain.
Okay, so Jalalain now is better than Ibn Kathir?
Not better, but he may have a different opinion.
All right, let us see. You have different opinions, so Islam is religion of opinion. How you can follow this religion if you do not know except opinion? So everybody give his opinion, right? Okay, read, here we go. This is Al-Jalalain, and this one you said, okay, open Al-Jalalain. It says, he sent down from the heaven out of mountains, min jibalin, min extra, therein. So he sent what? He sent from the sky, from off the mountain, out of the mountain. Do you see it? Let me zoom in. You see it? Yeah. So he is confirming the same. So Allah, he sent down out of mountains, he sent hail. He sent hail and he submit at the one he don't like.
All right, no problem.
What do you mean no problem? You have to leave Islam now. You just told me that
I'm going to copy this down. I'm going to copy this down and I'll give it to him.
What do you mean you want to copy this one? It's in front of you. Ahmad, you be honest with me. You know, either this is coming from God or this is coming from a scam. What kind of God he says such a thing?
What if I give you the biggest proof of Islam?
What is that? Destroy me. Hit me.
Okay, let me just, before I tell you,
don't tell me first,
can I
guys.
Copy this down?
Don't tell me.
I want to copy this down.
Don't tell me.
Don't
tell me yet. Don't tell me yet. People, he will give me the biggest proof of Islam. Are you ready? Please invite more people. The biggest proof of Islam. Ahmad, go. We are waiting. We are excited.
Yeah, you're gonna be excited because.
All right.
All right, let me tell you. One of the biggest reasons is the scientific miracles.
Look what we are showing you now. This is a scientific miracle. This is science now. He sent down hail from mountains, and you are saying to me that the biggest proof of Islam to be from God is scientific miracle. What kind of God? He thinks there's a flying mountains in the heaven, and he break ice from them. Okay, give me a scientific miracle, my friend. Go ahead.
That's no problem. Look, listen. You gotta read it. It's you can't pick it out of context.
I'm not. I'm reading your Islamic interpretation. This is not me. I'm just reading your Islamic interpretation. I did not say anything. In front of me in the screen it says he sent down from heaven out of mountains. It's not me who is saying that. He sent down hail and he submit this hail into the one he don't like. Very simple. So what do you mean I'm taking things out? This is what it says.
No problem.
What do you mean no problem? What do you mean no problem? My friend, hold on. When you keep saying to me no problem, and a second ago you said to me the biggest proof of Islam is the scientific miracles, and then isn't it this is science? Isn't it this is science?
It could be a metaphor.
What metaphor?
It could be a metaphor.
Let me ask you. As long as we are talking about storms, okay, is the thunder, the lightning, is it electricity?
Electricity?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Your Quran say it's an angel.
Show me proof.
Chapter 13, verse number 13. And don't tell me I'm taking it out of context. Here we go. The thunder, this is an angel who is in charge of the cloud, driving them while constantly proclaiming he praise Allah. Do you see it?
Yes, that is true. That is the unseen. Can you see the
unseen? What do you mean the unseen?
Can you see jinns?
So now you agree. A second ago I asked you what is a thunder, you said lightning. Now you agree it's an angel.
No, I agree with both because this is the unseen.
What do you mean you agree with both? How he is an angel and he is a lightning? I asked you, is he electricity? You said, is it electricity? You said yes. But in your religion, the thunder, Mr. Thunder, is an angel. He is in charge of the cloud. He has 70,000 angels in his right side, and he has 70,000 angels in the left side. So when he moved his, and they asked the prophet, what about the fire we see? He said, this is his fire belt. He beat the cloud with it.
Yeah, that is true. Nothing is wrong with that. I agree.
That's true. My friend, you just proved to us that Islam is scientific. Thank you very much.
But this is the unseen. You can't see the unseen.
What unseen? This is something we see, Abdul. Come on. The thunder is something we see. Stop saying unseen. We see the lighting. We see the lighting. We see the lighting, and the lighting is not an angel.
Yep, I know. We can see the lightning coming down and stuff and striking down, but we can't see how it's happening. We can't see the
So a second ago you said to me the biggest proof of the Quran that is a scientific miracle, and now I ask you what is the thunder and the lightning, you said it's electricity, and now the second we show you the Quran saying it's an angel, suddenly you just said it's true. Okay, do women have a sperm?
See how I got you busted and you want to change conversation?
Exactly. Okay. See guys, Ahmad, he got me busted. That's a good one, Ahmad. You know, oh boy. Ahmad, people would die laughing listening at this conversation later. I hope your kids one day will grow and you make them watch this video and they will die laughing.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to download this video.
Yeah, and promise me, I want you to promise me, you will post it everywhere. Do you promise me?
Yeah, I'll post on Islamic forums.
Do you promise me to post it not on the Islamic forum, like, like famous ones, Zakir Naik? What do you think about Zakir Naik?
I don't really like him.
Why you don't like him? He's handsome.
I like the Arab scholars, not the Pakistani scholars.
You like Arab scholars because they are more idiot? What Arab scholars? What, like who Arab scholar? Name one for me. I never heard of Arab scholar. Like who?
Oh, you want to name you one? Mufti Menk.
Mufti Menk is an Arab scholar? This guy is from South Africa.
Yeah, he's South Africa. He was born in South Africa.
Okay, he's so Arab. He's an Arab? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so what about you do this? What about you go to Mufti Menk and ask him if he dare to call me and debate me?
He will destroy you in the speed of light.
Listen, if he
in 1 minute.
No, hold on. Don't tell me speed of light. In the speed of the angel, Mr. Thunder. Okay, as long. Okay, hold on. As long he can.
Don't you believe in demons?
You're Muslim, but demon is not lighting. But that have to do with lighting. And you Muslim don't believe in demon. You don't have demon. You believe in genie, and genie sleep with your women.
It's not genie. It's jinn.
Genie in English. Genie in the ball.
You keep saying genie. Like
okay, hold on. As long as we mention genie, is it true that your prophet, he was a bunch of black people, they ride your prophet?
Astaghfirullah.
What if I show you the reference?
CP, I said, let's be respectful, man.
I don't respect your prophet, and you know that from the beginning. I'm talking about your prophet, not about you. So what if I show you the proof?
There is no proof. You're gonna...
What if I show you the proof in the front of everybody?
The chat is being disrespectful. They keep laughing.
You are making excuse, so maybe you want to hang up and run. I don't care. This is your business. What if I show you the proof right now that a bunch of African naked men, they were naked, totally naked, wearing no clothing, they were riding your prophet all day long, one after one, non-stop, to the point your prophet, he could not move at the end of the day. We do not know what they were doing when they are in the top of him, but we go by the hadith. The hadith says they were riding him. They rode him. And you say, Astaghfirullah. I say to you, what if I show you the proof? Astaghfirullah. Okay, I'm asking you, do you like me to show you the proof? You said to me you are a Hanbali, correct?
Yeah.
Well, here we go. This is Ibn Hanbal, your master. You follow him. Musnad al-Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. And you are a Hanbali, which means you are one of his followers. Volume number 1, page number 399. The hadith is in the screen. It says here, read carefully. Okay, he says,
how can you hide the chat?
Read. Forget about the chat. Focus with me on the screen. Read with me the
I'm
video.
gonna hide the chat because the chat is on the screen. I'm gonna hide the chat first.
This is an excuse. You can stop the chat. You can exit the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Read with me. It says,
I just exited the chat.
كما قال عفان إن شاء الله ليس عليهم ثياب ولا أرى سوآتهم طوالا قليل لحمهم قالوا فأتوا فجعلوا يركبون رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وقال وجعل النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقرأ عليهم قال وجعلوا يأتوني فيخيلون ويميلون حولي. And then he says continue فارتعبت منهم رعبا شديدا فقال فجلست أو كما قال فلما انشق عمود الصبح جعلوا يذهبون وجاء رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ثقيلا وجعا أو يكاد أن يكون وجعا مما ركبوه. What they did to him? They rode your prophet all day long, and they are naked black men. You said to me, A'udhu Billah, and you said to me, you are a Hanbali, and this is your master, Ahmad ibn Hanbal. What say you? And I will post the link for everybody in the chat. You can use Google Translation. You speak in Arabic, you do not need translation. Here we go. You speak Arabic, you have no excuse. They did rode your prophet like a donkey all day long, and we do not know what does that mean exactly. I mean, rode him what? They raped him? Until he cannot even move and he have a lot of pain. They keep doing that all day, all night until the morning.
Let me check something.
Check something.
Let me check something.
And this is the hadith in English. We are using Google Translation. Muhammad, he came, Muhammad at the end of the day, he was, he was so much in pain because of how much they rode him until the morning. Never stopped, and they were naked men, wearing nothing. They don't have a cloth on. They are tall. They have little flesh. They are skinny, very tall. They began to ride the messenger of Allah. all day, all night until the morning. I guess this is scientific miracle. He hang up. He hang up. Ta 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 ta. We guys, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a funeral house open between 9 to 11. Please send your flowers. Our brother Ahmed, he had a heart attack. He could not believe that he's a prophet been rode by a bunch of naked men. Amazing prophet, beautiful. They rode him all day long. And the funny, what make it more funny, he said that he is Hanbali. He is from the follower of this guy. He cannot deny him. He cannot say, I don't follow him. This is Ahmad ibn Hanbal. I asked him, what is your sect? He said, I am Hanbali. They rode his prophet like a donkey. I hope Ahmad is fine. I hope he will take some medicine. I hope he will eat better. He called me, he was excited, he want to get me busted, and obviously he did. And now, let us begin to ride the messenger of Allah. Who want to take it first? The first round. My friend, we are victorious by his name. His name is Jesus. He is the Christ. He is the Holy. He is our Lord. He is our Savior. Your prophet is a pervert. He's an idiot. He's a liar. Everything about him proving him to be devilish. While Jesus, he cast demon. Muhammad, he been rode by whoever who they are. They were riding him all day night. When the demon, they see Jesus, they say to him, what do you want from us, Christ, the Son of God? They knew who is he. He cast them as easy as saying a word. And they jump over the cliff. In the case of your prophet, they were riding him, and he was, it says here, he was reciting for them. He was reciting Qur'an, but nothing worked. His Qur'an is not working. He recited to them. His Qur'an is fake, has no power. I want to say thank you for all of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to invite your friends. If you know a Muslim sheikh, you like to shake him here, tell him, be the man and challenge Christian Prince. And I guarantee you, he will have heart attack. The same as what happened to our friend Ahmed. Until we see you soon again, I think we have enough for today. Don't forget to download my videos. They are for free. And you can join us in Patreon. It's for free too. So you can be updated, because YouTube sometimes don't send notification for those who like to join us. If you know anyone, he claimed to be a sheikh or a scholar or something, he claimed to be big deal Muslim, with beard, without beard, we take them in any size, any color, any limitation, no condition. Challenge the Muhammadan to call, and you be the judge, and you will see why Islam is laughable, why Islam is useless, why they fear your humble brother, Christian Prince. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you all, and this is your brother, Christian Prince, was serving you humbly for today. Christ is Lord. He is our Savior. In his name we have victory. In his name we cast demon. In his name we cast Muhammad, the evil man. Take care.